Today, I'm going to talk about something that quietly destroys so many people's progress when they're on a fitness and weight loss journey. And that, my friends, is your relationship with food. Because somewhere along the way, we turned eating into some sort of a moral decision. You're either good or you're bad. You're on track or you fell off. You ate grilled chicken and veggies, gold star. You ate a cookie. Congratulations. Your brain tells you you've officially ruined your life. And I'm going to say something that might hit you right between the eyes. The cookie is never the problem. Your all or nothing thinking is. Let me take you into a real moment. You're doing so good all day. You're disciplined, you're focused, you're locked in. And then you have one cookie. And instead of just enjoying it like a normal human being, your brain goes, well, I really screwed that up. So what happens next? You don't just eat the cookie, you eat 5 more. Then maybe something salty, and then something else sweet. And now it's not even about hunger anymore. It's about this enormous feeling of guilt. Who's feeling this right now? I know some of you are. And once the guilt enters the room, the logic completely leaves. I used to live like this for so many years. I lived in that cycle of being perfect during the day and then feeling like I failed at night. And the worst part was it wasn't the food that was exhausting. It was the constant mental chatter and battle. And that constant pressure, that voice in your head keeping score, that is what keeps people stuck. So let's just call it out. If your weight loss plan makes you feel like you can't enjoy your life, I'm going to tell you this right now. You are not going to sustain it. I don't care how clean it is. I don't care how perfect it looks on paper. If it makes you feel restricted, deprived, or like you're one bite away from failure, it will backfire every single time. Welcome back to Straight Talk with Abby, the place where we cut through the noise, call out the real problem, and build results that actually last. Because this isn't about being perfect. It's about getting real raw and honest with yourself. It's about getting set free, and it starts with the way you think. So what's the shift? What actually works to overcome demonizing cookies? Let's get into it. So the first thing is to stop labeling food as either good or bad. Food is not a moral decision. You are not a better person because you ate a salad, and you're not a failure because you ate a cookie. It's just food. When you remove the label, you're removing the emotional charge that you're giving it. And when you remove the emotional charge, you remove the binge. The second thing is to learn the skill of intentional treating. This right here changes everything. Instead of accidentally eating a whole row of Oreos and then you go into a spiral, you choose to have a cookie. You decide ahead of time, I'm going to have a cookie. I'm going to enjoy it. Then I'm going to move on. No guilt. No negotiation, no punishment workout tomorrow. It's just a decision, because when you choose it, you stay in control. Number 3 is to stop turning one moment into a full day, full week, full month disaster. This is where so many people lose. They turn one cookie or chips or one cheat meal into a full-blown collapse. But let me ask you something. If you dropped your phone and cracked the screen, would you pick it up and then smash it on the ground 10 more times just to finish the job? No, of course you wouldn't do that. So why would you do that with your day? One choice does not define your entire outcome. The fourth thing is to build your life around consistency, not perfection. Y'all, we're human beings. It's impossible to be perfect. Perfection is a trap, but consistency is the freedom that you want to seek. You don't need to be perfect 24/7. You just need to be consistent the majority of the time. That means you have meals that fuel your body most of the time, and then moments that feed your soul and make your taste buds oh so happy. And guess what? That's actually how real results happen. And the last thing is you need to remove the guilt from the equation entirely. This is the big one because guilt doesn't make you better. It usually makes you spiral, and guilt leads to, you know what, I'll just start over on Monday, or I've already messed up and what's the point now? And before you know it, you're stuck in the same cycle again. I see this so many times with so many of my fitness clients. So instead of guilt, replace it with ownership. Say, you know what? I chose that cookie or that chips or that pizza or whatever, and say, I enjoyed it. It was really freaking good, and I'm moving forward. That's the power. So let me leave you with this. You're not failing because you ate a cheat meal, a cookie, a pizza, ice cream, whatever it is that your weakness is. You're struggling because you believe that one time of eating a little bit of that junk food means something about you, but it doesn't. It doesn't mean anything about you. The people who succeed long-term with weight loss and fitness, they're not the ones who avoid treats forever. I love having my treats. I savor them. I enjoy them. The ones who succeed long-term are the ones who learn how to include them without losing control. So if you're listening to this right now, and if you've been stuck in that cycle, if this is sounding all too familiar to you, I want you to try something different. Next time you want a treat, have it. Sit down, taste it, enjoy it, and then get up and go right back to your life like it never had power over you in the first place, because the goal here isn't just weight loss, it's freedom. If this hits you today, share it with someone who needs to hear it, because so many people are still living in a cycle of guilt, punishment, and starting over, believing that the answer is more discipline, when the real answer is learning how to live in peace with food. The moment that you stop treating every bite like a test of your worth, everything begins to change. Weight loss becomes lighter. Consistency becomes easier. And food loses the power it once had over you. Because what you're really chasing was never just a smaller body. It was freedom, confidence, and peace of mind. And the beautiful part is, those things become possible the second you stop fighting yourself and start working with yourself instead. Thanks for listening to Straight Talk with Abby. If this episode hit you where you needed it, here's what I want you to do. First, share this with someone who needs to hear it. Transformation is contagious, and you never know who's waiting for exactly this message. Second, if you're ready to stop starting over and start becoming the unstoppable version of yourself, I've got something for you. My audiobook, Your Breakthrough Era, Unstoppable Starts Here, is now available on Audible, iTunes, and Amazon. It's the deeper dive into everything we talk about here. And if you're ready to go all in on your fitness transformation, check out my program, Unstoppable 2.0, my 12-week program that combines fitness, mindset, and identity work to help you become who you're meant to be. You can find all the details at yourfitnesschick.com. Remember, your breakthrough era doesn't start when you feel ready. It starts when you decide you're ready. I'll see you next time for more Straight Talk. Until then, keep breaking through.